we're live. Hello, everybody. Welcome to our first 2 viewers. Everybody is having a great night. Let's see if the Discord pin worked. Would not surprise me if it didn't. It didn't. All right, I just pinged the Discord. Maybe a few more folks will hop on in. We'll post a link. There it is. All right, there it is. Link out. Now we have 3 viewers. Hello, everybody. Hey there, Level Up. Good to see you. Hey there, Lucibor, my friend, and the other mystery viewer who is lurking in the shadows. Welcome, everybody. Yeah, take your time. You're having something good tonight. So as the name of the stream implies, it is, of course, Wicked Fish Wednesday. But if you guys like, I do have a tiny model, a Lord of Blights from Warhammer Age of Sigmar to paint. If you guys so wish, we can do that as we do Wicked Fish Wednesday or after, or we don't have to at all. It is just something that I realized we could do together if you all please. If not, I'll just paint them off camera, and then I'll show you guys in the Discord. It is all up to you, fellas. I am open to anything. All my paint stuff was still here, and so was my setup. So I thought, folks want to watch that, then I guess I might as well offer it. I do like him a lot more than the Lord of Plagues model, though. Won't lie. So we've had a steady 3 viewers for a few moments. So we'll give it a few more seconds. Most certainly can't put him close to the camera. We don't have to paint. I just said it is possible. I said you guys can choose. I am personally fine either way. It will still be Wicked Fish Wednesday either way. It just is up to you guys how we do it. Paint a little model as we do it, or we can just get on with the scheduled program. You stinky. Anyway, since we have 4 folks now, regardless of what happens, it is time to don upon our Wicked Fish Wednesday safety goggles, because things are about to get wicked, fellas. All right, so before I start laying on you the knowledge from today's fish of the day, what do you guys want to do? It just kind of looked like a Skyrim Iron helmet, except it only has one hole for one eye. So Lucid Boar's up for anything. We have 5 viewers now. Welcome, everybody. So you guys want to just do normal, or do you want me to paint as I talk to you about the Zefig Tanis? Hardly call it a party. It's just me and brother gaming upstairs. No, these are the same Wicked Fish Wednesday safety glasses, but they are now dawned upon once more. I gotcha. So those besides Lucid Boar who have not casted their vote yet, do you want me to paint this guy while I give you the facts, or not during the stream? It'll be a longer stream if I paint them because, I take a long time to paint these guys, but I'll still take questions afterwards or during. Jumu wants me to multitask. Just a second. Probably won't be here for the painting. Okay, then. I guess we'll just paint them. Let's pull you guys in real quick. Safety goggles off while I take off my helmet and get everything set up. Okay. Let's get this back on. So, today's fish of the day for Wicked Fish Wednesday, for those who are new to the channel or do not remember what Wicked Fish Wednesday is, I do not use primer usually. I'm not a professional or anything. I'm pretty lame. Anyway, we have a variety of paints here that we're going to be using. So today's fish of the day, for those of you who are not aware, Wicked Fish Wednesday is the segment of the channel on Wednesdays, of course, where we go over prehistoric or extinct fish, generally prehistoric though. So today's fish of the day is the Zefig Tanis, which is a between 1.5 and 4 meter long fish. It grew anywhere in that size. And it was most closely resembled to a modern day tarpon. However, it was more aggressive, I guess is the best way to put it. As they do have significantly sharper teeth. The Zphictanus is also known as the X-fish, more common media. It lived around in the early to late Cretaceous period. Cretaceous period. I kept tripping over my words there. And like I said, they grew up to be about 1.5 to a maximum of around 4 to 4.5 meters long, and they were very capable hunters. One fossil found of them was one of them biting onto a mosasaurus fin. And for those of you who do not know what a mosasaurus is, it is a massive prehistoric reptile that rivaled and sometimes exceeded the size of a megalodon. There's not much known about the larval or adolescent stages of the Zphictanus. However, it can be assumed that it was somewhat similar to the tarpons as it is a common ancestor, or supposed common ancestor, I should say. Well, welcome, Jimmy, and good luck on your English assignment, whatever that may be. I wish you only the best of grades. So, like all other Wicked Fish Wednesdays, I will be more than happy to take and answer questions regarding prehistoric or preferably prehistoric, but also extinct fish or marine life. That is what this channel is all about. Fish. Sometimes we just do painting. We've done this before as I feel more comfortable doing something I am passionate about, along with something else I'm passionate about, talking about marine life. However, I do have an interesting fact for you all that I forgot about, but I was reminded of in my zoology class. For those of you who are familiar with roly-polies, aka pill bugs, they are not actually insects. They are still arthropods, but they are actually crustaceans. They are one of the few terrestrial crustacean species. Just every time you see one of those roly-polies / pill bugs, remember that is more closely related to a crab than a beetle. His strongest fish. Um, Strongest fish that this dude could probably take on. I bet he could probably fight a sand tiger shark or something like that. These guys are strong, but they're not very waterproof. They float, probably, since they're so bloated. Yeah, I'd say he could probably try to fight a sand tiger shark, maybe. Fun fact about sand tiger sharks, pardon me there. In the womb, as sharks lay their eggs inside of their womb and let them hatch and grow there for safety, as sharks live a very mobile lifestyle, or most sharks do. Sometimes when food runs low or tensions are high, the infants inside the mother's womb will cannibalize each other. It's quite brutal. but it is nature, I guess. How could those squids that have the spiral shells that swim backwards get in the ancient oceans? What do you mean by that? You mean get into the oceans? Like many arthropods, mollusks, they evolved to have shells as it was a mechanism of defense. Oh, how large? Um, what is the statistic on that? I believe they never grew too large, as it is hard for animals with shells to grow larger than, say, maybe around a meter in max length. Shells are actually a very unconventional system of protection for animals. That is why insects have remained the same size for so long, because the exoskeleton weighs them down. It is an evolutionary constraint. Same thing with like lobsters and crabs and other arthropods. It cannot get bigger than that because the whole molting process, along with developing the shell or chitin, and then maintaining their body weight along with it, is too difficult for the body to do. The chambered nautilus is still alive. They are not yet extinct. It is the one with the cone shaped shell that you're thinking of, I believe. But the process still remains the same. And for the same reason. Just finishing up the layer for the shield and weapons. Well, I usually like using a color called Sons of Horus Green, which is kind of like almost a bluish green. More milky green, I guess. So yeah, there's that. It's an interesting aspect. Now I will move on to Caliban green for the armor. And the weird pole on his back. Everybody's having a swell evening though. It's awfully cold here. We just got quite a couple more inches of snow. Oh, the crock pot. Very nice. Hope you're making fun things or tasty things. Whatever it may be, I hope it is awesome. Oh, you're going to go see snow for the first time? That's quite exciting. I hope it's everything you dreamed it would be. It's really fun, but it is cold, of course. Frozen water will be like that. I do, in fact, love winter. In my opinion, it is easier to get warmer than it is easier to get cooler. You can only take off so many layers before it becomes inappropriate when it gets hot. However, you can continue to bundle up more and more and like put on like space heaters and that type of stuff or bundle up, when it gets cold. That's my logic anyway. Yeah, that's how it's over here. It is over here, Lucid Bore. Thick, crusty snow. Well, I'm actually not going to complain too much about it because I have a tiny dog, C-Pup, of course. When he goes out, when it's softer snow, he just sinks right down in, and we have to give him a warm bath for his legs to melt the ice. Um, but with that uh, thick, crusty snow, he doesn't sink in because he weighs so little. So he isn't miserable when he comes back inside, and we don't have to give him a bath because he does not like baths if he can help it. He's always afraid that we're going to get his ears wet, and he does not like his ears wet. So no thanks. Mm-mm. So do you guys have any name suggestions for this little creature? He is a Lord of Blights, but there are multiple of them, so we can just name them whatever. Any of you have ideas for this fun critter? It's looking pretty good. Kind of class archetype. Well, these guys, he is a champion of Nurgle, so he's not for D&D. He is Warhammer. But I'd say he's probably a paladin, if anything. Because champions, they use like Nurgle blessings and stuff, so they call upon like the Dark God's gifts. So I'd say he's probably a paladin. And yeah, as of now, I only have Nurgle troops, and I'm planning on only getting Nurgle troops. However, maybe tomorrow I might be getting something different. Don't tell anybody, though, it's a secret. How complicated are paladins to play? They're not too bad. They're basically spell tanks, as I like to call them. Heavily armored, weapon fighting, but they also have like holy spells based off of what god they worship and what path they choose. So they're not extremely complicated. Um, as if you aren't a huge fan of using spells, you could just stick to more basic ones and rely more on your like weapon fighting. I've never been good with magic classes, though, to be honest. Farthest I've gone is a arcane trickster for the rogue, and I think I did a pretty decent job with him. Callum Corvelius was his name. He was a crazed tiefling rogue. He collected many magic items throughout his short campaign. Well, that's going to be awesome, Uncle Murphy. And for those watching who are not in the Discord or are unaware, we are doing an Ocean Mike server D&D campaign. I've been wanting to do it for a while now, but other things came up, so I was incapable of dungeon mastering it for the guys. But now that I have time open and I am accepted to the college that I want, I can do that. Thankfully, I didn't have any work to do or extra work to do since I already had the entire campaign made or a couple sessions made up already. Exactly. It's kind of like miracles in Dark Souls. So yeah, I always like going rogues or rangers. I like the quick on your feet type characters. I don't necessarily like the stealing or evil aspect. I just like being able to be dexterous and do like cool things like climbing or moving efficiently and quickly. I like doing that in all games except for Warhammer. Surprisingly, Warhammer I picked the one of the slowest or slower. These guys are surprisingly not the slowest armies, but they are very resilient. Have I tried a monk? I've actually not tried a monk before, as I like getting weapons and stuff. I know some monks can use weapons, but I've been a rogue, a paladin. I was a minotaur paladin, very strong. I summoned a mighty steed named Dimitri. He was a boulette, which is basically a desert land shark. yeah, been 2 rogues, paladin, and I've been a fighter, almost a shifter fighter. Sorcerers are cool, from what I've seen at least. Hello there, Mad Dog. Welcome to the stream. We're talking about fish and Dungeons and Dragons while I paint. Warlocks are indeed. Just painting this maggotkin. What are we gonna name him? I don't know what his name's gonna be, but he's gonna be in my army. Troop for Nurgle and a troop for me. Fighting on the battlefield, happy as can be. And yes, Nuzzles, of course it is a Lord of Blights. I had my eye on Orgoth's Daemon Spew, the Nurgle king of high peaks, or ice peaks. Icehorn peaks. What am I keep saying? Broomy. That's an interesting name. Broomy the Buster. That might be just what I name him, actually. But if someone else comes up with something, you guys vote amongst it. You guys choose. Hello, stale bread. Sir Pricklestein the Fourth. We are doing it, Mad Dog. It's going to be a lot of fun. We're going to be doing it either Friday or Saturday, depending on how quickly everybody gets their characters to me. Friday is the deadline, but people get them in early, then we'll start early. because I frankly have nothing else going on in my life besides just chilling, painting, the occasional school assignment. Oh, it's Puck. I am going to be DMing. I do occasionally come up with backgrounds. However, it usually takes me a bit because I forget to, in all honesty. I'm not really sure what I want this dude's story to be, though. He is a blight, a lord of blights, so he is a pretty prominent figure in the Nurgle corruption hordes. I'm having all my guys linking to the Norskin tribes, though, or the what do you call them? Like the farmland communities, as they are all part of the Glotkins army. It's like people that they would pick up along their path towards the Empire capital. 'Cause the Glotkin actually almost killed the Emperor. Otto Glot did, the dude with the scythe on the big guy's back. But right as he was about to land the finishing blow, the Emperor had to call upon Sigmar himself, the god of humans and that stuff, to form an avatar inside of him. But even then, the Glotkin were able to escape pretty much unharmed. All because of the sorcerer brother Ethrak did a teleportation spell. I did not know that. Seems pretty crazy. I just gotta be extra careful when I'm doing the skin because there's all those other stuff above it. Should really do the skin first, so then I'm not worrying about messing up all the time. Oh well, I'll do that next time. Then. coming along nicely. I can't get this one Louis Prima song stuck. I have this Louis Prima song stuck in my head and I can't get it out. Buenasera. To keep singing the same part over and over again. Humming it, I guess. All right, we're getting close to being done. After I do purple, I'm just going to go over the edges again, make sure that I maintain space between the colors. Not everything is too blended. And then I'll do a couple details and we'll be done. It's looking cool though. Let me know if you guys have any other name suggestions. Rain from Cowboy Bebop stuck in your head? Never seen it, to be honest. Haven't seen a lot. Oh, oops, I forgot that I was needed to finish doing those shrunken heads. Which is silly. All right, coming to the end of the painting journey. Just need to do purple details, edges. None of which take very long to do. At least not with me. Have I considered 40K? And his design is actually already on the shield, as this is the Blight shield. It has the three circle symbol. So luckily for me, that is already designed. But I am planning on making it a little bit more obvious by painting it yellow. Same thing with the symbol on the hammer. Brand of Nurgle. Yeah, it's just his little branding. I have considered 40K, but I don't know. I'm just more into fantasy based stuff. Don't get me wrong, it looks cool, and they do have Nurgle stuff too. But for now, I'm just gonna keep my sights on Age of Sigmar. Don't worry, guys, won't torture you for too much longer with this. Uh-oh. Hope your speakers don't pop on you. It would not be nice at all. Really, really hope that they don't, for your sake. Yeah, that sucks. Sorry to hear that. Almost done. After I do the red and we jump into yellow and then details. I mean, touch up. Almost forgot that we had to do yellow. All right. Let's do the yellow and then we'll touch up the spots where I messed up and then we'll be done. Actually, there's a tiny bit more I need to do on red. There we go. I do too. Nurgling green is a very nice green. Yellow and then touch up in that order. Okay, almost done. Thanks for sticking with me, guys. right. Touch up time. Awesome. Welcome back. Always great to have you. All right. 2 more spots I need to hit. I hear the knock. Upside down. From the rain. Penny from heaven. Doobie doobie. Fortune falling, all of it down. Upside down. Every time it rains, it rains. Penny from heaven. Doobie doobie. Do not know what a dorse is. I'm sorry, guys. We're almost done painting the Lord of Lights now. Okay. A little bit more to do, and then we're done for the day, guys. Uh-oh. Looks like we have some trolls. It's a shame. You're the lucid boar. Is it right if I put you as moderator? All right, there you are. You're a moderator. Sorry that folks are so bored by this that they need to troll it. I don't think that's 100% necessary, but I guess you do you. I'll be chilling. Feel free to leave suggestions in the fish of the day, though. Anytime. It's what it's for. Thanks, Lucid Boar. I appreciate all your help. Let's finish up. Well, I don't dislike them. It's just a shame that they feel like that's necessary. All right, let's finish off just touching up the dagger at his side. What was the name suggestion that was given earlier? I forget. Anybody remember that? Broomy. I like that. Thanks, Lucipor. You're a massive help tonight. Not only with the small troll raid that happened, but you reminded me of Broomy's name. Okay. Here we go. And we're done. Here he is. Here's Broomy. Why do you think so? It might not be my best paint job, but I enjoyed making them. It's awfully cool. All right. Well, that's going to wrap up tonight's stream. It's a little bit longer than usual, but I think we had a good time. So, hope you guys enjoyed today's fish of the day. Feel free to leave suggestions for any, excuse me, I had a hiccup, any other episodes in the future. You guys are always welcome to leave a comment, ask questions, reach out. So, I think it's pretty cool to level up. I like making them. And thanks for you guys for helping me make them. So, good night, guys. Like always, stay safe and goodbye, fishy friends.